Hey everyone, it's Mark from HBW Brewery. Not seen you for a while. Where have you been? Right, it's going to screw up the light in here. Right, okay, never mind. So, here we go. Just thought I'd do a quick video, because I've not been around for a bit. I'm brewing. Well, I've not actually brewed for yonks. Let's go back in the shed and have a quick look when we last brewed. So, it's been a while. Okay. Did me Gamma Ray, Super Gamma Ray 7.5. That was brewed in June, and my Golden Retriever, which is a lovely beer, there's virtually none left. That was April. I've just not been drinking. This is too strong. This is just mad. The reason I did that is that my grains are getting a bit old, and efficiency seems to have dropped off the last batch, so the last two batches. So I put some brew sugar in to try and get the ABV up, and it was like, well, I've got a bit of a pack here, just threw it all in. I didn't do any maths, I just went, right, was it in. And, yeah, I used the 5 yeast on it. It's a nice beer. It needs more hops than me, but then this one is very nice and more of like an IPA style, but it's, yeah, 4%. It's a nice beer when we have sun. Of course we don't have sun, do we? So, I just thought I'd come out and show you my hops. First year I've grown hops, so I got a rhizome from Place Online. Can't remember how much it was or where it's from, which is this one. So there's so much information on the internet and so much conflicting information. So this is the one I got, and it came as a stick, and then we put it inside. Weather wasn't good. Put it inside. It grew to about there, and then we brought it out, and it just stopped growing, and then it got battered by the wind. I don't think it's in a great position because it is really in the wind. And then a friend of mine who's fixing his PC for him, and he's got a lot of hops, he brought this one round, so we've actually got two here. And they've grown up to there and stopped, but they are being eaten to death. So I don't think this was expensive compost, and it was so thick and horrible. It was like we had to mix it up with cheap stuff from B&Q, but it sort of worked. I don't think it's the best one. I might try and change it for next year, but this is the hop. So imagine this string. It was fastened down on that stick there. So my hops grow up. Now this is first year, so I wouldn't expect much. Oh, by the way, someone said chop off the if you've got like more than one thing sticking out the bottom, chop them all off and get the strongest one. That stopped growing, and then another one grew, and it went balmy. So that's what this is. So it's a nice, good, thick vine. You can see it's got some thickness on. So it goes up to the shed, and I put these two strings on. I use these little circle things, ringlets, and the string, of course, just fell down. But then the plant went a bit balmy on its own. Sorry, was that in shot? Balmy on its own. These rings here, a bit crap. You can see on that one. Right, the string's come around to the side and it drops out one day. Anyway, looking at this one, aren't we? This is a short video, but I'm waffling on already. So, this is my hops. My strings going across there, and then they stopped growing. I was hoping to continue, and see myself in the mirror, to get them across here. And then I don't know, maybe across to the post. Anyway, they stopped growing, but we're in September now, nearly in September, so it's time to actually pull any cones off, but I'm not going to bother because it's first year, it's not worth it. I'll zoom in a bit closer and you can have a look. As you can see, I've got some hop cones on. I did wonder if it was a male plant at one point. So this is Cascade. They're you know, this a bit dry, a bit powdery, and you know, I've just smelt that, and it is. That is Cascade. So them, I think they're slightly past it, but you know, Hurrah. Right. Oh yeah. That is definitely Cascade. That's good, that. So I'm going to leave them this year. Again, misinformation. Do you cut them down? Do you leave them up there? Someone said second year cut them down. Any comments on how to grow these hops, please just put it below, because you know there's that much disinformation. So many people saying what's best and what's not. It's like when you're brewing stuff in it. Oh yeah, you've got to have a, you know, them conical sample jar things to make your starters and all this like that. I've bought so much crap that I didn't need because I believe somebody else. And we all jump on these bandwagons. Oh, you've got to have a beer gun. Oh, you've got to have something else. You don't, you know. There's so much rubbish out there. And so much rubbish about hops. So please comment down below. Do I cut them back to the base or 6 inches off the base, you know? Do I cut them well back? Do I leave them up here? What's the best, people? And so I might just leave these hops on because they look alright, you know, they'll just disappear, I guess. Hardly worth picking them out and trying to dry them off, isn't there? Well, that's it for this one. Bit longer than I thought. Good to see you all, and I'll see you soon on a brew day. Well, viewers, as a little addendum, just thought to show you these. My friend Neil came round last night, rang me up and says, by the way, he gave me two of the hop plants I've got. He says, my hops are ready, I've just picked them, do you want them? I went, yeah, go on then. So they were on, it picked most of them, so these and these, he'd all picked. So you know, there's 50, 100, 157 grams there. And one or two going a little brown, but no, majority lovely and green. That's a brown one there, isn't it? Anyway, I put them in the oven last night for 2.5 hours. They were pretty dry actually when they arrived. They're quite papery now, maybe slightly damp, but I'm happy with that. And then he's got a friend who'd given him a cutting of hops, so I've got those there. And then I put these as alt. Now these are browner. Now I know brown's not the best, but you know they're there, and I've written Citra on. They do smell like Citra. It's not. I've got Cascade, and I know what Cascade smells like. I know what Citra smells like, but these are like wow. And when you got them out of the oven and we're bagging them up, the oils in your hands, it's like wow, yeah. So these will be okay. I'll only use them as flame out. Actually, I licked my fingers last night. I'd washed my hand, but I licked them and it must be under my nails. What nails? And whoa, bitter, you know, just like you'd expect. So yeah, they're not just for show, they are proper hops. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, it's 27, that's 47. So yeah, 237. God, my math is bad today. Yeah, so 100, 207, 237 grams off his plant. Hopefully I'll be getting good yield next year from my hops. Right, these will go in the freezer. I won't be doing anything else with them until I brew. I've got enough malt for one brew, and I'll just, as I said, they'll be flame out, so really just sort of aroma, and that's what it comes out with. I've never brewed with green hops. Yeah, leaf, but like only shop bought leaf hops. But you know, these are fresher than I've ever seen. Okay, that's it, guys. See you soon. Mark out.